Ladies and gentlemen, the last photograph that I'd like to show you is of Billy Dolan. Billy is a farmer from Grand Chenier, Louisiana. And I wanted to photograph Billy because his entire farm and everyone in that county were devastated by the effects of Hurricane Rita. I went down and I made the picture of Billy, and this was the end result. But as I was packing my car, my curiosity led me over to a path that took me to a small barn that was actually spared during the storm. And I walked in and I opened the door on this small little barn, and I saw a beautiful shaft of light on the wall. And as I stepped in to this little barn, I looked on the wall and I saw this. It was the most beautiful thing I think I'd ever seen. I wanted to know more, so I immediately called Billy. Billy, come here. And he walked into the barn and I said, Billy, what is this? What happened? And he said, Paul, before the storm, I bought a brand new flag and put it in my front yard. And when I came back, the government wouldn't let me on my property for 2 weeks. But when I finally got on, everything was gone. And every day I'd get up and I'd walk from corner to corner, side to side of my property to try to make sense of it all. And every day I'd reach down, and the only thing I could find amongst the grass and dirt was little parts of that flag. I'd find a couple pieces every day, and I'd bring them back into the barn and put them up on this wall as my sanctuary, as a reminder that this was my life, and no matter what, there wasn't a storm in the world that was going to drive me away. These photos were more about the human connection more than anything. I often think about the world today and have wondered, where have all the good people gone? Well, I can tell you, drive up to any farmhouse in America and you'll find them. And they're in this room with us here today. This journey has been one of the greatest gifts of my life, and I hope what I've shared with you today honors the legacy of this fearless and patriotic group of Americans. We are all part of a great and resilient nation, and if you ever forget it, just get to know a farmer. It might make you think about your own legacy too. What are you doing to leave this world a better place than you found it? Well, if you can answer that question with pride and joy, then you know what it already took me 4 years and 100,000 miles to learn. That we are all stewards of this land, and we must never, ever forget it. God bless the American farmer.